Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Ja, heute live aus Palma und ja, ein ungewohntes Bild, nicht aus dem Studio, sondern wirklich hier live in Palma mit Klaus Vorbrot und Pedro Homar, CEO von Palma Tourism heute. Und wir wollen heute sprechen natürlich über Palma, über Tourismus und über schönes Wetter. Im Moment hat uns die Sonne so einen kleinen Streich gespielt, kleine Bewölkung, aber während unserem Talk, glaube ich, wird das was. Klaus Vorbrot, der hat uns immer die Sonne gebracht, der wird sie uns auch heute bringen. Wir werden das Interview in Englisch machen, das heißt, wir switchen jetzt die Sprache und ich übergebe jetzt den Mikrofon-Staffelstab symbolisch an Klaus Vorbrot, der jetzt mit den richtigen Fragen hier live aus Palma kommt.
Thank you very much, Pedro. First of all, let's talk about the current situation about COVID. If somebody is looking at the numbers, it seems to be Palma, Mallorca and the Balearic Islands in total are in a good way, isn't it?
That's absolutely correct. Yes, we are in a good shape. Obviously, we're talking about health, so one single death is horrible, okay? But if you compare us as a destination to other destinations, we are in a very good shape. We are, along with the Canary Islands, we have the lowest infection rates in the entire country of Spain. Okay, so yes, we are slowly getting better and slowly winning the battle against the COVID-19.
Now we are in May and all the people, especially in Germany, are waiting for the summer. What's the goal for this summer in Mallorca? What's the goal for Palma? How many people you expect coming to Palma, to Mallorca Island this summer?
Okay, it's not so much how many, but basically what we are thinking that and what we are hoping is that we will get 50% of the tourists that we received in 2019. 2019 was our top year in terms of tourism, so we are quite optimistic that this 2021 we will reach 50% of that capacity. We are ready and everything is operative, everything is fully functioning, obviously maintaining all the distancing and with all the security measurements, but we are sure that we will be able to reach that number.
Okay. This week, the president of the government of the Balearic Islands is talking in Berlin with some partners in terms of tourism for explaining the safety pack. What's inside this safety pack for the people who are planning to come to Mallorca this year?
Basically, the key aspect of the safety pack is an insurance. Okay, any tourists that come to the Balearic Islands and they are staying at an official hotel or official apartment, there is an insurance associated to that trip. Okay, so in case there is any problems with getting sick and that tourist needs to be repatriated to its country, that insurance covers all of that, and it also covers any medical expenses of the tourist here in Palma or in the Balearic Islands associated to the COVID.
Okay. One of the special focus this year seems to be safe vacations for families. Do you have some special plans for this summer to make it more attractive as it normally is to come to Palma and Mallorca for families?
Obviously, what everything is thought out is for families, because at the end in all of our countries we work in those secure bubbles, okay, and the family is the perfect bubble to be secure. So that's why we think that this is the year of the families. Obviously we are family destination, but especially this year is families are the ones that will be able to enjoy the best the holidays, okay? Within that family and within that bubble, it is easier to maintain the safety and it's easier to maintain everybody secure. So everything is thought out towards the families. The hotels are thought out as the way those families will be able to stay in either 1 or 2 rooms, at the restaurants, at the open spaces, and then on the beaches we have an app that we had last year that it was quite successful and it worked very well, called Safe Beaches, that it it will give you in real time what's the occupancy rate of each of the beaches in the entire island of Mallorca, and obviously in the beaches in the city of Palma. That way, before leaving the hotel, before leaving your apartment, you will be able to see how crowded are those beaches, and as a family decide if you want to go to this place or to another place.
Okay. Beaches is one thing for the families here, but a city like Palma has much more. What is maybe special in this year when we not have too much people in the city? What you would recommend the families to do in Palma this summer?
Obviously, what we recommend, besides going to the beach, obviously, is to take advantage of a walking distance city. Okay, Palma has the perfect distance to know the entire city by foot. Okay, obviously, with all the social distancing, with all the control of the number of people that can go into one place or the other, you will find a less crowded city. Okay, that way you will be able to enjoy it much better by foot, which is what we recommend. Okay, enjoy the city, walking around, stopping, seeing a building, seeing a bar, a terrace. Terraces are openings, bars are open, restaurants are also open. So basically enjoy what the city has to offer, and it's a new way of seeing the city of Palma under a different eyes.
In terms of culture, all the things that the people who are coming to Palma want to visit, everything is open?
Yes, everything is open. Obviously maintaining the safety distances that the law obliges you to, but the big difference is that everything is open with less number of people allowed to go into each place at each time. What we recommend encouragely is to reserve. Okay, that way you are, for sure, you will be able to get your space, and second, you don't have to wait in line. Okay, so to your point, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but everything is fully operative, everything is available. It's already available this month of May, so for sure it will be available the remaining months.
During the summer. And if somebody needs help, you can ask in the hotel or
exactly.
wherever. Okay, thank you very much for the moment.
I have one more question. We are directly in front of the sea. And we talk about the sea, we talk about cruise ships. And I think that is a picture we see now. Normally many cruise ships around Mallorca, and now nothing. So you discuss in this week, I heard that there are plans to recover and recover this cruise industry. What is the future for the cruise industry here?
Okay, the future is, in the short term, we will be having cruises again. Okay, that's for sure. And to be concrete, May 25th we have a meeting, all the different institutions, because the cruise industry, obviously on the public sector, it takes into account City Hall, local and regional government, as well as the harbor. Okay, so May 25th we have a big meeting, all the different administrative entities.
The whole Spain?
For us, okay, to decide when cruises will be allowed to come back again. The moment the region decides that cruises should be allowed, we need to communicate that to the government of Spain, and the government of Spain, they are the ones that lift the ban. But we are quite optimistic that in the short term we will be having cruises again here.
And you have test concept then, or what?
No, actually the private sector, the cruise companies, they are the ones doing their homework, and they've done it quite well. Okay, they are testing different concepts, different products, how measurements could be taken. Certain areas of the ships are exclusive for possible tourists that are sick. Okay, the private sector is doing its work, and I want to thank them and congratulate them for doing all of that. So it's a matter for us to decide when cruises can come back again. But I'm quite optimistic that in the short term we will be able to have cruises again here.
So we see the ships in front of Palma here.
Exactly. We will
okay. So I was here 2 days now in Palma, and for me it was so nice to see the people in the restaurants. everything's smiling, everyone is smiling, and yeah, we're looking back months that it was not so, and so I think you are happy. But what do you think we are get in the next weeks or at the next months to the normal or to a new normal?
No, I think it sounds like a cliche, but we need to talk in terms of new normal. Okay, I think it's going to take us a lot of time to go back to what normal in theory is. Obviously, numbers are down, things are under control, vaccination is moving ahead. It's a matter of time that around 70% of the population is vaccinated, and the moment that 70% of the population is vaccinated, we could say that we are back into normal. It will take us some time. But we are in the correct path, and it is true that I was walking with my family last week, which is when walking around Palma, and it was like I was talking to the kids and to my wife, and they said, "Oh my God, tourists! We have tourists again!" so it's like everybody was happy, and yeah, last week we started to see tourists again in Palma. This week you see more and more, and we will be seeing that going up. So we are quite happy, we are quite optimistic.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for your words and thank you for your information about this tourism sector here in Palma. And I think Palma is speaking for the whole island.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's the opener here. You come here with the airline, with the airport here in Palma and go to the island. And I think Palma have the correct view of this incoming and this tourism.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. So wirklich ein guter Ausblick eigentlich hier vom CEO von Palma Tourismus haben wir hier heute gehört. Also man ist optimistisch, es wird ein neues Normal geben. Ich glaube, darüber ist sich aber auch die Tourismusindustrie und auch die Urlauber sind sich dementsprechend auch darüber im Klaren. Aber wichtig ist ein Urlaub im Sommer auf Mallorca. Hier freut man sich, hier erwartet man die Gäste und alles rüstet sich dafür. Und wenn wir auch zurückschauen, glaube ich auch, Klaus Vorbrot hat es uns ja auch in den letzten Wochen immer wieder gezeigt, in den Osterferien ist alles super verlaufen. Und da kann man sich, denke ich mal, wirklich freuen auf eine Sommersaison. Und ich habe es am Anfang, glaube ich, gesagt, ja, da fehlte die Sonne, jetzt ist sie wieder da. Also Mallorca verspricht wirklich, was es hält. Einige Sonnenstunden am Tag können wir hier im Moment tanken. Und ja, damit würde ich sagen, wir verabschieden uns jetzt hier vor dieser wunderschönen Kulisse, dem Wahrzeichen ja von Palma oder von Mallorca, kann man sagen, der Kathedrale hier in Palma. Und freue mich, wenn Sie nächste Woche wieder einschalten, denn dann sind wir unterwegs in den Hotels und hören uns mal an, was die Hoteliers zu sagen haben und bringen das natürlich hier ins Update Mallorca. Also, tschüss und Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen.